You're watching Fox 8 News at noon.
Esquire magazine called Cure one of the best bars in America in its 2011 survey. And with the Labor Day weekend approaching, if you can't make it to the beach, maybe you'd just like to do it at home for yourself. So joining us now is Neal Bodenheimer, the man who can make those drinks happen. He's the owner and head bartender of Cure and one of the city's prominent mixologists. So what do we got here? What kind of tips can we pick up from you?
Well, thank you for having me. One of the things that we wanted to kind of concentrate on were two cocktails that were in similar formats and classic variations. So the first one that we're doing is called a Russian Gimlet. And it's a vodka gimlet with Russian standard vodka, which is a 100% white winter wheat vodka from Russia. And it's the #1 vodka in Russia. And so we love this because it's affordable but great product.
And someone can like do it. Now, you know, a lot of people are starting to tailgate, so maybe they'll want to like mix this up and take this with them.
It's a great product for that.
For tailgating?
Absolutely. And so what we're going to do with this gimlet is we're going to do 2 ounces of a Russian standard vodka, 3/4 ounce of fresh squeezed lime juice and strained. You don't want the pulp in there. And then 1-to-1 simple syrup, 1 part water, 1 part sugar, and 6 mint leaves.
It's one of the popular drinks that's got your bar being one of the best in America.
It certainly is, and one of the things that we try and focus on are simple, quality ingredients in our cocktails. So this one right here is you're going to give it a very quick shake and then double strain it out, and it's simple. It's something you can do at home, and you can definitely do it for this Labor Day weekend.
Is this something that you think that if someone just wanted to whip up real quickly, because a lot of people are starting, I know it's 12:46, people are already heading out there.
I think people already are going out. But yeah, this one would not take very long. One of the easy things to do with lime juice is to get a hand press. And so one of the things that makes this a little bit different is that now that they've lifted the absinthe ban in America, you can use a little bit of absinthe on top to get a little bit of herbaceousness. And so Lucid absinthe is what we're using today. And they actually are the trailblazers of the absinthe market in America, and they helped to actually get the whole ban lifted.
Now, New Orleans is known for so many of the unique drinks. I know you try to do a lot of new, fresh things at Cure, which is one of the reasons you got a lot of recognition. That looks amazing. Do you still stick to a lot of the traditional ones, too, as well?
We do, and that's one of the things. We don't necessarily put a lot of the traditional ones on our menu, and we try and do kind of new interpretations of classics at Cure. But we always make the classics, and that's one of the things that we pride ourselves on.
We got about a minute left for the next drink.
So the next one is Kingston Clarinet, and it's a variation on a daiquiri. But the great thing about this one is that you reduce the rum a little bit, and you add a little red wine to it.
And this be a tailgating drink as well?
This would definitely be. And people talk about fall, and I always think about spice. So we've got cinnamon bitters. So what we're using is the Flor de Caña 7-year daiquiri. 7-year rum, and the great thing about it is that it's from Nicaragua, and they spend a lot of care in those 7 years aging it.
If there's like 2 major simple things that while you continue making that people should just have to just whip up something real simple for a Labor Day weekend or any other weekend, what would you say would be? Would it be like vodka? Would it be rum? Would it be, what would your tip be?
I would say right now vodka, as the weather's still pretty warm. But as it gets, probably in about 2 weeks, when it starts to cool off a little bit, I hope, I think you're going to want to go into rum. And I think rum is continually one of those spirit categories that we see is really gaining steam because it's so diverse.
Okay.
And so this is the Kingston Clarinet.
Great. Thank you so much. Coming in from the Cure to share his tips with us. Of course, you know, if you're drinking, you're not driving, and you're staying at home, or you've got a designated driver, but some great drinks and to check out and some tips that you can try yourself. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.